Hi, I'm Ryan Michael Galloway with We Don't Need No StinkingRecordCompany.com, and we're wrapping up on this post with Madalyn Sklar of MadalynSklar.com. She is the indie music coach, and Madalyn and I have had a developing friendship and kind of been watching over each other's developments and seeing exciting stuff over the last few years, and I've always been impressed with what she's doing. I think one, for instance, is I am subscribed to Madalyn's blog, and I would recommend that you do the same thing, because she's always finding cool new things, and you want to follow her closely. She's on top of the cutting edge stuff and trying out stuff and telling us what we should be using, and also recommending material for us to read and get a hold of from time to time, and also producing some great stuff for herself that's well worth buying and diving into. So Madalyn, we were talking about some of the things that you're working with independent musicians, and I don't know which particular one you want to talk about, but you had mentioned the accountability plan or some of the things around that. So tell us some of the stuff that you're doing, and I'll give you one last chance to plug anything that you think is important for people to know about.
Thanks, Ryan. Well, like you keep saying every time at the start of the program, I am an indie music coach. It's indiemusiccoach.com. I've been doing coaching and consulting with independent artists, musicians, music business professionals, you name it. I've been doing this for many, many years worldwide. I've actually had clients all over the world because you know what? You either need a phone or a Skype internet connection. Actually, with Skype, it's really cool because I can do video conferencing and do the one-on-one that way, and I've done it with clients as far away as Japan, and it's been really, really cool. And with my coaching and consulting, what I have set up, I just started this month, is a new program called the Accountability Plan. And I came up with this because while I do spend a great of time coaching and consulting independent artists, usually by phone, sometimes on Skype, we can have these great conversations. I can help guide with all kinds of information, resources. I help people put together a plan, set goals, etc. But it doesn't work unless you work the plan and work through all that information. And so I started realizing that I needed to put together an accountability plan where basically I check in with my clients twice a week, typically on Monday and then on Friday, to check in to see where they're at, what's going on with their goals. And basically what I'm doing is I'm helping my clients not only stay on track, but stay on task. And I think that is vital to the success because you have to execute. You can't just map out a plan, you've got to execute it. Right. So I'm offering a special right now where if you sign up for any of my indie music coach plans, I even have one as low as $35 where it's just an intro 30-minute session, and I'm able to cover a lot in 30 minutes, believe me. You sign up for one of the plans, and then I offer a four-week accountability plan at no charge. And so far the feedback has been really good with it. People really like having this type of plan where not everybody's into having to be accountable, yet that is how you get to the level of success you want. You've got to have somebody you hold yourself accountable to, and so I just find that being a coach, it just works well if I'm the one you're accountable to. I'm the one that checks in with you. I'm the one that makes sure you stay on track.
Gotcha. Very cool. Well, that sounds like a great idea, and I can draw a lot of other parallels as a project manager to that kind of thing. It's great to have a plan. If you're not actually working the plan, it doesn't really do much for you.
Well, it's the same thing with the social networks, and I say this over and over to people. I blog about it all the time. Social networks are great. They're awesome, but they only work if you work it. If you're not working it, so many people say, "Oh, I'm too busy. I don't have time."
Yeah.
And I understand. We all live lives. We all are busy doing other things. I totally understand that. That is actually why I started my company, Social Networks for Musicians, because I saw that so many musicians were just so overwhelmed between their day jobs if they had one, their music, their performances, everything. There's so much to do.
Right.
Who has time to manage the social network? Yeah. So that's why I started the company, so that me and my staff can manage it for you if you're not able to.
Right.
But the bottom line is, it's not going to work for you if you don't work it. It needs to be worked consistently. So that is the key.
Perfect. Well, Madalyn, thank you so much for joining me for all these posts. This is really going to help a lot of people, and I think it's terrific. I've been, like you say, or like I've said, following you and watching you for a long time. Not as a stalker, but more as a as somebody that's very excited about what you're doing, and I'm glad we get to see each other every once in a while. Of course, we Skype from time to time. That's always cool, but I know in the last year or so we've actually gotten to sit down and talk to each other face to face, and that's always fun. But maybe we'll get to do a conference together sometime, or get to sit on a panel together sometime. That would be cool too.
That would be great.
And well, I appreciate you so much, and thanks for being with us for these last probably 7 or 8 posts. Thanks so much.
Oh, thank you, Ryan.
And I am Ryan Michael Galloway with We Don't Need No Stinking Recordcompany.com, and we've been talking to the indie music coach Madalyn Sklar at MadalynSklar.com. Thanks.